One day.
Hey, back to that lying deal. Participants up to 50% more likely to lie in the afternoon than morning.
Why?
We become less able to resist temptation, Seth, as the day wears on and our energy levels run down, and are at our most honest and ethical before lunch.
See, here's the deal: is I get more tempted to tell even more truth as the day wears on, because it's like, you know, I'm wore out, I've already worked out once, probably about to work out again, and then my wife comes in, it's like, how do I look in this? You look like crap. I mean,
you don't actually tell her that.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean,
Seth.
I would rather someone be honest with me.
Well, there's a nicer way to say, well, that really isn't the best outfit on you.
Oh, well, yeah. You could say it like that.
You could say it like that instead of no, that you look like crap.
No, look, that don't go together. Go put something else on, because, you know, I'm going to be seen.
Well, why is it after lunch, why is it our energy level is here in the morning, and then after lunch it's like this?
Well, because you eat like crap for lunch.
You get tired.
See, my energy level peaks at about 11 or 12 o'clock. And then it's all I can do to stay awake to take a shower. That resurrects me in more ways than one.
Gosh.
One of the reasons...
What?
One of the reasons that a lot of health professionals recommend that you eat a lot of small meals throughout the day is because after lunch...
Oh, we're talking about you now. Okay.
You just crash. Literally, all that sugar hits your bloodstream, and your body doesn't have to fight for energy.
So you're saying if people eat lunch, it just kind of...
Yeah. Well, if you read the Bible, even in the Bible, it says hunger makes you work harder. When you're hungry, you have energy. Your body has to pull for energy, and it's in this go mode. Once you get full, you get fat and happy, hey, you might as well go sleep.
And if you sit down, you're...
Yeah, it's kind of like a dog. You ever feed a dog a whole bunch of food and then watch it just roll?
Some people need to geek up.
Yeah, well, yeah, that eats smaller meals throughout the day. Helps.
More of them, but smaller.
I think mine's just getting old.
In general.
You know what?
You ain't that old. How old are you?
60.
See, you're middle-aged. I'm going to make it to 120. You're just now in your prime.
So I need something to fire me up.
Yeah.
Well, I married something to fire me up in the afternoon. But, you know, I still.
Well, you can't take geeked in the afternoon, so earlier you can't geeked.
Don't do like Dusty. Take 3 scoops. I told you about that, didn't I?
Yeah, I bet that was fun.
He's been awake for a week now.
So how long did that sermon last?
Oh, he didn't do it on a Sunday thing, did he? All right, Seth, what are we talking about today?
Well, today, all right, at the store, I've got this sheet. It's the truth about weight loss and fast weight loss. If you really want to lose weight quickly, you need to get this. Just come by the store and get it, because this is that time of year everybody wants to lose weight.
They've already quit. They've given up.
Well, what happens is
forget it.
About 50% of the people go, you know what? I need to change something. Spring's coming. I need to look better. I don't feel good, blah, 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 blah. So you've got 50% of people start a weight loss program. Within a week, 50% of those people are through. Within a month, 50% of those people are through. And then you've got the rest that stick in there and actually achieve their goals. But the only difference between those who make it and those who don't are the ones who stick with it. The only way you're going to stick with it is if you get results. And that's what these products are for, is to get you results. For instance, taking your diet or Stellite is going to speed up your weight loss by up to like 50%. And it's going to make it easier because you're not going to be mad at everybody all the time, so it curbs your appetite. And by curbing your appetite, you don't walk around angry because you've cut calories. Did you know one of the only proven ways to live longer is to cut your calorie intake by a third? Every animal they've ever studied that they've taken and they cut their calories from what they would normally eat, they cut it by a third, they live 15% longer.
Get out.
No joke. Every time. So when we cut our calorie intake, you actually live longer. We eat too much. It just is what it is. So it really doesn't take that much to get by. And you feel better, you look better, the whole 9 yards. But if you're going to do that, you don't want to be hungry all the time. That's where these products come in. Now, if you're male and you just want to feel amazing all the time, get some test stuff. I love that stuff. There is nothing better in the world to just feel good.
Well, maybe I need to start taking it again.
Well, go ahead and take it.
You cut me off.
Taking test stuff.
I don't ever cut you off.
Huh? Oh, I thought.
Cut me off.
I thought those were the other. Never mind. We won't talk about. Anyway.
Well, those are expensive.
One thing I do want to tell you, in January, I got on this thing. I'm going to actually cook instead of opening up the refrigerator and there'd be nothing but styrofoam from leftovers, takeout, things like that. So since January, he has lost 9 pounds. He keeps saying, "You're going to keep this up. You're going to keep this up," and he's on your products too. So, but you're maintaining it and you're keeping it. And he's like,
one of the
9
things we've
pounds.
gone to, now you may be totally
That's
against
good.
this, but I asked Roy about that the other day too. Read an article said that wheat bread is bad for you. So I went back to the old basic Walmart white bread.
It's got some ingredient in it that they make yoga mats.
Have
out
you
of.
heard that?
Yeah. Well, a lot of
terribly
it does.
bad.
I don't eat much bread, but
I just
still.
don't like bread.
Yeah.
I
We
try
don't
to
eat a
stay
lot of
away
bread.
from it as much as possible. But like I have one day a
Occasionally.
week where I just eat like crap anyway.
Well, what is
But-
some of the stuff you brought today? I know you got dialysis, like ultra joint health.
Ultra joint health. A lot of people this
take
time
that.
of year, you're going to get outside, like whenever it's 70 degrees. Okay, the day when it's 0, I don't know what you do about that. But whenever you're outside and those joints start hurting, if you want some extra lubrication to those joints and you want them to feel as good as they possibly can with all the wear and tear that's been done, you got to get some of this. Like I said, there's the MSM in there. Actually had a double-blind controlled placebo study proving that it's more effective than Celebrex with none of the negative side effects. I can show you the study. So I don't know why every doctor in the world don't prescribe that stuff. But
They don't get any money. They're not making money off of your products.
well, I know. It's pitiful. We got to hook them up with that.
Yeah.
But we have sold more Dieters Delight in the last month than
It's
I
almost
think we
springtime.
have
It's almost
in
bikini time.
the last 4 months. Y'all, there's a reason this new Dieters Delight.
Because of everything you just talked about.
Well, yeah, and the new Dieters Delight is even better than the old formula. And one person tells another person that tells. I've got people bringing in their old bottles and trading it for the new ones. You can do that. I'm cool with that. Anyway, so that's
But you need
another
before
thing.
and after photos. If there's anyone out there that's actually taken the product and had success.
And you want to be in a commercial, let them know.
Yeah,
Share
and that's the
your
biggest
testimony.
problem I have is they come in and they're like, oh, man, I've dropped like 20-something pounds. And I'm like, cool, let me get your picture. And they're like, no.
I got 20 more to go. But you've
Of course,
done
you didn't tell them how
awesome.
they look.
Huh?
They look
You can be honest
awesome if
with
they've
me.
lost 20-some
I'm
pounds.
honest with
I mean,
everybody.
I know you are. What else you got over there in your little stack of goodies?
Let's see. Then you've got the Dr. Oz special, raspberry ketones. This is what he actually claims will reduce the size of fat cells. Basically, it puts pressure on the fat cells to squeeze all the nasty stuff out of there so that you have to use it for energy. Helps in weight loss. You can take it with anything. You can take it with your Dieters Delight, your crack, whatever. And then your African mango, once you hit a plateau, everybody hits a plateau in weight loss. Once you've lost that 20 pounds and then it's like all of a sudden you can't lose anymore, it's because your lectin levels have dropped with your weight. This increases your lectin levels to allow the body to get back out of homeostasis or to get back into losing weight. Because our body's literally like a balance, and at a certain point when you're losing weight, your body just, you might starve. And so this actually allows the body to start losing weight again. And if you're bodybuilding, you're working out,
What is
and
that?
you want to harden your muscles and drop fat, this right here is the most amazing stuff in the world. It's called Lean. You'll have to come in and ask me about it. You can only take it for a month, but it is.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
What
It's
makes that so
potent.
special? Why?
Well, basically it's basically an altered steroid. Okay?
Oh, there you go.
It will go in and harden the muscles, and it literally burns up your fat and strengthens you. It increases the density of those fibers in the muscle so that you get stronger.
Is that
It's
for
one
men
of-
or women? Or both?
It's only for men.
Okay.
You don't want to take this. I don't
Testosterone,
need
got
you shaving your face.
Yeah, women don't do that.
Yeah, but for men who are, this is for hardcore
Okay,
weightlifters.
bodybuilders. All
So if you're out there and you're ready to drop some fat and harden those muscles up and get that dry look, because it also pushes all the water out of your body to give you that dry look. Women, you can take G Factor, it'll help a whole lot there. But men, that stuff's
Let me talk a little politics with you right quick.
Oh.
He loves
USA Today
politics.
reports this morning that Hillary Rodham Clinton would enter the
Wow.
2016 presidential race, Seth, better liked and more respected than she did when she ran in 2008 for the Democratic nomination.
You deserve what you get. If you elect her, I swear,
I'm gonna make a
Socialism
prediction.
has
I'm gonna
taken
make a
over.
prediction
It's
right
over.
now. Unless something changes, Hillary Clinton will be our next president.
Oh, I don't doubt that.
I mean, in a runaway.
Yeah.
As bad as I hate to say that, she can't be no worse than what we got now. But unless some Republican steps forward, and I don't see one.
When the socialist was chosen over the business owner, I knew this country was over as it existed in the past anyway. Y'all, I'm sorry, you're socialist. Okay, if you don't believe me, try driving without your seatbelt on. Okay?
Yeah.
It's over. The American experiment is done. Our founding fathers, didn't work.
Hey, down in Phoenix City, I'll do a couple of news things real quick. Police busted a moonshine steal, Frank, near the Georgia line in southeast Alabama. The moonshine, they were only making like 50 gallons a week, valued at $2,500. But that's considered, because you just don't see moonshine being. If y'all know somebody making moonshine, I've never videotaped a moonshine steal, but I'd love to.
Once again,
They're not going to let you do that.
You can blindfold me.
Who is the government to tell these people that they can and can't do things? We are adults. If you are above 21, I'm sorry, government, you have no right to tell me what I can and can't do, and I'm really tired of you trying to be my daddy. I got one. You're not it. So that
You
just
got him
annoys
fired
me.
up this morning, didn't you?
Good, a little atmosphere in here this morning. All right, Seth, I've taught you all I can this morning off my iPad. If y'all got some information that I need to share with the world, all you got to do is hit me up on my iPad at countryrover@gmail.com. Hey, starting tomorrow here on the program, each and every Thursday, we're going with the Mustang Man. We're going to go a-cruising with Joseph Scott from down at Lindsay Lane Baptist Church. He's the Mustang Man, sponsored by Eddie Pruitt Ford. He'll be, and shut up, Donnie Huddleston's name up there too. He'll be here tomorrow too. He just won't throw that in.
You don't have you a Mustang?
We've had a couple.
Two, yeah. Don't need them.
I don't keep up with
We got a
cars.
convertible now. We
we
got
don't
it
need
from
it.
Doug Susky. That's right. So anyway, thank you, Seth. As always, a pleasure. Right now, we'll take a break, come back with some more video or whatever I choose to talk about in just a second.
right.
It's a Wednesday morning edition of Cooper Company Live. Y'all, hang on.
Halfway through the week.